Today, I'm going to be building a team full of X factors to see if they can win the Super Bowl. And if you guys remember, I did do a video like this a year ago back on Madden 24. And as you can see, I mean, it's basically the same story. We do have an absolutely loaded team, but there is an issue that we need to deal with. I mean, hearing the team is full of X factors, you might think everything's gonna be perfect, but as you can see by the O-line, they are absolutely terrible because there is no O-line X factors in the game, so we had to use defensive players. But other than the garbage O-line, I mean, this team is ridiculous. We got Lamar Jackson at QB, Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley at running back, Justin Jefferson is wide receiver 1, Jamar Chase is wide receiver 2, Tyreek Hill is wide receiver 3, and Mike Evans is wide receiver 4. So obviously, Lamar Jackson is going to have plenty of weapons to work with this season, and you also can't forget about Travis Kelce and George Kittle at tight end. So other than that very problematic looking O-line, that offense is absolutely loaded. But that's going to bring us to the defensive side of things, and this defense is by far the best defense in the NFL. I mean, these guys are going to be terrifying this season. I mean, even with the garbage O-line, this is going to be a pretty tough team to beat. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we go undefeated. But to start off the video, in week 1, we're going to be going up against the Washington Commanders. So hopefully our super team can get off to a hot start in this game. I mean, our defense did stop Jaden Daniels on his first drive of the game. So now it's our turn. I'm hoping we can put some points on the board here, but I'm going to try and go for Justin Jefferson. If he's locked up though, I mean, we got Lamar Jackson as our quarterback. There's the O-line already being an issue, but Lamar is gonna escape. That's what I'm worried about for this video. I mean, we have like no time to get rid of the ball right now. Actually, they did do a pretty decent job right there, but Lamar is gonna throw a brick. That was a terrible pass. I mean, that is definitely not how I wanted to end our first drive of the game, but thankfully our defense was able to get another stop. So I guess this is attempt number 2 to try and put some points on the board. Henry's gonna have a first down. Our running back duo should be absolutely insane as well. I mean, Henry's probably going to be doing most of the work because the majority of those running routes are for him. But if we need to use Saquon Barkley, obviously that guy is capable of getting a lot of yardage as well. That could be a big play, but Kelsey's kind of locked up. So once again, I'm just keeping it with Lamar. I was really hoping to go downfield with Travis Kelce there, but obviously that did not happen for me. But I'm going to see if we can get Jefferson open this time, and hopefully the O-line can hold up. He dropped it. He dropped the ball. I mean, right now, it seems like nothing is working for us in the passing game. I mean, that's going to be a completion from Jefferson, finally, because I feel like most of our plays have just been pickups on the ground, but that is still going to bring up a 3rd and 2. Thankfully, this time, Jamar Chase is going to be wide open, though. So that brings the ball all the way down to the 6-yard line. So I feel like one more solid run should be enough to punch this in. I don't know how Henry is still up right now, but I will take it, because once again the O-line kind of screwed me, and I feel like we probably should have lost yardage there. But either way, that brings it to the 3-yard line, and we're gonna get caught again, man. I'm gonna have to put this in the air. I mean, if we don't score a touchdown here, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. But honestly, if we get sacked or something and I need to take a field goal, I will do that. But it looks like Kelsey's gonna be in for the touchdown. So that is finally gonna be our first touchdown of the season, which is gonna give us the lead first. And it looks like we did do a bit better in the second half because we scored 2 more touchdowns. So we're going to take this game 21-3 to open up the season with a win. But again, as I said earlier, it was pretty alarming seeing how bad our O-line was in that game, which honestly I was expecting. Everybody on that O-line is like a 48 overall at the absolute most, but hopefully they can do better in week 2, because now we have to go up against the Lions, and it looks like they actually ended up scoring a touchdown on their first drive of the game. So that is the first touchdown that our defense has allowed all season. We might get back quick though. That's a huge pickup from Henry. I want to get Saquon involved here though, so I'm going to switch him in at running back and see what he can do, because I feel like running the ball with a terrible O-line honestly has been working out a lot better than our passing game. I mean, if we keep getting yardage like we are right now, I might just run it for the rest of this drive. We're gonna get caught here though. I mean, I'm still gonna try and go for one more run, but if this gets shut down, I feel like I kind of need to put it in the air, but hopefully Barkley can find a path. That's going to be a touchdown. So Saquon Barkley is going to score his first touchdown of the season, which is going to tie this game up at 7 apiece. I'm going to bring the defense out now, though, because it looks like the Lions are getting pretty close to being back in scoring position. I mean, they're actually doing a lot better than I thought they would. They did get struck with a holding call on that play right there, though, so that is going to back them up another 10 yards, which should be pretty helpful. Oh, dude, they're going to get like all of that back, though. The penalty obviously still helped, though, because instead of it being 2nd and 7, it is now 2nd and 10, so that's going to give us like an extra 3 yards to work with here. I just got to make sure that everyone's locked up. I think we've got everybody, and we almost got the sack. So one more stop, and they're going to have to get rid of the ball. I mean, I'm just going to run man coverage, and hopefully we can keep everybody on locks here. I don't see anybody open, so it looks like we're going to take them off the field. Or not. Apparently, they're in field goal range, so if their kicker can nail this, they actually might put 3 points on the board to take the lead back. And it looks like it's gonna be good. I mean, at least they didn't score a touchdown, though. So as long as we get in for a touchdown or something, we are gonna take the lead. I'm gonna try something right here, though. I mean, I'm gonna see if we can get Jamar Chase open on this route. And if we can, I might go for a shot down. Oh my God, we have like no time to get rid of it, but it's still gonna work out for a solid gain. I mean, I wanna go for a shot downfield with Tyreek Hill, but I honestly don't know if the O-line's going to allow us to do that because we're going to need some time to get rid of the ball. I'm going to try it, though. I mean, Tyreek Hill is obviously the fastest wide receiver in the league right now, so he can get to the ball pretty quick. That's going to be a flag. So even though he wasn't able to come down with it, that's going to bring the ball all the way down to the 10-yard line. So I'm just going to see if Saquon can punch this in for a score. He's going to get swallowed up. I was really hoping for more out of him there, but it's not his fault, man. I mean, the O-line has been no help at all today, and since we got rushed right there, that is going to bring up a 3rd down. I'm going to try and put in the air one more time, but if this gets shut down, obviously I'm just going to take the field goal. We actually might have Kelsey. That's going to be a touchdown. That was a dot from Lamar. So it looks like that is going to give the lead back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the Lions did keep this game very close right till the end, but it looks like we are still going to be able to sneak out with the win. So we're 2-0 to start off the season. But after that, I went ahead and simmed to week 4 for what should be one of our toughest games of the season. And it looks like we did beat the Broncos in week 3. So we're currently 3-0 right now. And we're going to be taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, who are also 3-0. And so far, I mean, it looks like this game has been basically all defense up to this point because we're up 7-3 in the 3rd quarter. I was hoping we'd have more than 7 points on the board right now, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can do something here. I'm going to try and run this route. I'm pretty sure the O-line did a terrible job at blocking the last time I ran this route. And it's going to be the same story here. So I just got to keep it with Lamar, which is actually going to work out pretty well. I mean, that's going to be a pretty big gain. So that'll bring it all the way to the 49-yard line. We're already almost across midfield, but I'm going to try and go for a shot this time. I feel like, hold on, we actually might have a touchdown right there. Jamar Chase is going to have it for the score. That was a beautiful pass, man. So that is going to give us the lead first. We're coming back out here in the 4th quarter, though. And as you can see, Philly is threatening to score right now. I mean, they've got the ball all the way down to the 9-yard line. So I'm hoping that we can either hold them to a field goal or somehow find a way to get a takeaway. But it looks like Smith's going to be in for the score. And they're also going to be going for the 2-point conversion. So if they get this, they are going to be, I mean, they're already right back in this game, but if they get this, they're only going to be down by 3 points. So hopefully we can stop this. But once again, we left the guy wide open. I mean, Philly's kind of scaring me, man. I do not want to lose our first game of the season right here. So hopefully we can score a touchdown or run all of the time off the clock. There's only 3 minutes left in the game. So it might be smart to go for a few runs with Derrick Henry here. I mean, it seems like every time I give this guy the ball, something good comes out of it. I mean, I'm really trying to be good. I'm trying to be smart here, but I can't help myself. I really want to go for a shot downfield with Tyreek Hill, so that's what I'm gonna do. Last time we still got a huge pickup because of a pass interference call, and it looks, oh dude, I thought he had that. I really hope that doesn't come back to haunt me since we couldn't catch that. I mean, that probably wasn't the best decision, but either way, if I can pick up the 1st down, I feel like it really doesn't matter. I mean, I feel like that was a pretty good gain right there, so that's gonna make it 3rd and 2. I'm I'm just going to keep it on the ground, though. I mean, I feel like Derrick Henry is still our best option here, and he's going to have the first down and some. Philly's going to make things interesting here, though, because they did bring up a third down after that, so it is 3rd and 10. I'm just going to run a slant. Oh, come on. We're going to have it. Tyreek Hill's going to save the drive. I mean, this definitely isn't going to be the most exciting way to end off the game, but all I really need to do here is pick up a first down. And that will pretty much end it because they're going to burn their final timeout. And after that, I just took a few knees to end this thing. So we're going to take it 14-11, which it's only a 3-point win. But either way, we are still undefeated. But after that, I went ahead and simmed to week 9 for one more big game before I simmed to the playoffs. And we somehow found a way to lose to the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, we are currently their only win of the season. They are 1-7 right now. And we also somehow lost to the Falcons after that. So that's back-to-back weeks with 1-point losses, which definitely sucks. So hopefully we can find a way to turn that around and take down Patrick Mahomes. And it looks like we've gotten off to a decent start in this game. I mean, we haven't been able to score a touchdown yet, but we have kicked 2 field goals. So we're up 6-0. That's going to bring up a third down, too. I thought he was going to go for Hopkins there, but since he didn't, one more stop is going to take Kansas City off the field, so hopefully we can do that, because if we can, then we're going to have a chance to take a 3-score lead, or a 2-score lead, not a 3-score lead, but obviously they picked up the first down, and that's going to be another big play. Mahomes is kind of running over us right now, so I'm going to run man coverage, because I feel like with all the superstars on this defense, man coverage should be where we thrive. He's gonna get another solid gain, though. I don't know what's going on right now with this defense, but it seems like whatever we do is not enough because Patrick Mahomes keeps finding people wide. Okay, that one was on me. That was bad. We gotta stop leaving players wide open because this might hurt us if he scores here. I mean, he stormed down the field pretty quickly and nobody is on Hopkins. I mean, that was a terrible drive from the defense, so that gives Kansas City a 1-point lead. I'm not playing around though, man. I mean, I'm determined to go into halftime with the lead. I mean, we only got 1 minute, but we have all 3 timeouts to work with. That was almost a sack. I did not notice how close he was getting until Lamar was already getting hit there, but I'm gonna see if we can go for Kelsey this time. Actually, we should have Jamar Chase. That's gonna be a big pickup. I thought Justin Jefferson was gonna carry this offense, but so far, I feel like Jamar Chase has been doing most of the work. He's gonna be wide open again for another big first down. I'm gonna try and get this route right here to work out, though. I mean, if Jefferson can get away, this should basically be a touchdown. I think he should have that. Hold on, that's gonna be close. Apparently they called that a touchdown. I'm not too sure what just happened. It looked like that last play got knocked away, but after looking at that is insane, dude. He brought that in with one hand and somehow he's got the feet down. I did not realize that. That might be the best play that we have had all season. And it looks like we did do a lot better in the second half because we're going to take this one 27-17. So after the 2 tough losses, this win is definitely good to see. I mean, the way this team has been playing this season, as long as we don't lose any more fluke games by 1 point, I feel like we do have a very solid chance to grab the #1 seed. And it looks like we did have a strong end to the season because we're going to go 15-2 to win the division and get the #1 seed in the playoffs. And to start off the postseason, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Green Bay Packers. And so far, we seem to be doing pretty well. I mean, we held Green Bay to 0 points in the first half, but they did open the second half off with a touchdown, so it's 14-7 right now. But hopefully we can change that with a touchdown here. I'm going to try and go for Justin Jefferson. I feel like we really haven't done a whole lot with him today. He's going to have the first down here, though. Another player I want to try and get involved in this game is Mike Evans, because he has not seen a whole lot either. I mean, he is the 4th string wide receiver, but a superstar like that should not just be chilling on the bench. So I'm going to bring him out for a few plays and see if he can do something for us. I'm going to try and go back for Jefferson here, though, I think, unless Evans can get wide. Oh, actually, I probably could have gone for Evans there. It is what it is, though. I mean, Jefferson was still able to bring that in, and it looks like Tyreek is going to be short, but we're like pretty much right there. So I'm just going to QB sneak this with Lamar because it's 4th and inches. So I feel like we should easily have the first. I'm going to try and run this route right here, though, and see if we can get Chase open, or even like Jefferson could be a solid idea on this route. I barely got that off, but he's gonna be there. I'm gonna try and run this route right here, though. I don't think it worked last time I ran it, but if we can get George Kittle, or I think that's, never mind. I was going to try and go for a tight end, but Justin Jefferson has literally nobody on him. And that'll bring it to the 1-yard line. So I'm just going to run it with Derrick Henry. All he needs to do is not lose yardage, and it looks like he's going to have an easy path to the end zone. So that is going to extend this to a 2-score lead once again. And after that, it looks like we were able to hold on for the win. So we're going to take it 28-14, which will send this super team to the NFC Championship game. And in the NFC Championship game, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And so far, it looks like Dallas has really been struggling in this one. I mean, we're up 14-3 right now, so another touchdown will give us a 3-score lead. That might be picked. No way we just threw that, bro. That probably wasn't the best decision to put that in the air. It was deflected, though. I mean, I wasn't really expecting Trayvon Diggs to come down with that, but either way, that's going to give the Cowboys a chance, and it seems to be a pretty good chance. I mean, their field position's looking pretty good right now, so hopefully we can find a way to get a takeaway or something. They're just going to keep it on the ground, though, so that will bring up a 3rd and 12. So chances are, I mean, we should be good to hold them to a field goal. Hopefully, I mean, they need to get 12 yards, so it's going to be pretty difficult. Oh, they might have that actually. Hold on. That's going to be close. We're going to barely catch them, though. So it's 4th and 3. And it honestly wouldn't surprise me too much if they went for it on 4th and 3, but it looks like they are going to be taking the field goal. So if this is good, that is going to make it a 1-score game once again. So I need to be a lot more careful with the ball on this drive. I'm going to try and go for Mike Evans here, but if he's locked up, I might just dump it off to Travis Kelce. Actually, I'm probably better off keeping it on the ground with Lamar. That's a solid pickup. I'm very happy we didn't fumble that because I did try to slide, but apparently it was too late to do that. So we could have lost the ball there, but he held on. We should actually, hold on. I'm going for another run with Lamar. I'm really trying to get Mike Evans involved, but every time I've ran a route with this guy, he has been locked up. So I'm not really sure what's going on with him. I think we might have him here, though. That is going to be a 1st down for Mike Evans, finally. I'm going to switch Tyreek Hill back to the number 1 spot, though, because I want to try and go for a shot downfield with him. Actually, I feel like Travis Kelce should have a big gain either way. He actually almost stayed up through all of the contact there. I mean, if he scored a touchdown on that route, that would have been pretty crazy, but I'm just going to keep it on the ground with Lamar, and that is going to backfire. I think we should be getting the ball back, though. And it looks like we are, because he was clearly down before it came out, but now we only have 1 attempt to try and get 7 yards here. Hill might have it. He's going to be so close. Considering there's a trip to the Super Bowl on the line, though, I'm just going to play it safe. I mean, this is a pretty disappointing way to end off the drive, but either way, that will make it a 2-score lead once again. And once again, after that, we were able to hold on for the dub. So it looks like this super team is going to be headed to the Super Bowl. But anyways, after a crazy season with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it looks like Lamar Jackson was able to win MVP. And in the Super Bowl, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Houston Texans. And we are currently winning 14-2 in the 3rd quarter right now, but Houston does have a chance to get right back into this game if they score here. So I'm going to bring the defense out and hopefully we can get a stop. I mean, we really haven't had a crazy takeaway in this video, so hopefully it can happen here. But as long as we get one more stop, we are going to be holding them to a field goal, and they got struck with a holding call after that too. So it's 3rd and 15. And they are not going to be getting 15 yards. So we'll hold them to 3 unless we can somehow block this. But I feel like it's been a long time since I've actually blocked a kick. I mean, we have not been getting lucky lately. So they're going to put 3 points on the board. But we did have a pretty solid kick return. So we're starting off at the 38-yard line. And Derrick Henry's instantly getting a massive pickup. I'm going to try and hand it off to him again, man, because the run game has been pretty crazy throughout this whole video. I mean, Derrick Henry has obviously been an absolute dog today. That's another 1st down. I mean, if they're not going to stop it, I'm just going to keep running it, man. I mean, they are really struggling to stop this guy right now, and it's probably going to get worse because he has his X Factor activated, but we're going to lose a yard, which is going to instantly take away his X Factor. So that did not last long, but I'm going to try and get Tyreek Hill open here. Actually, we're probably better off going for Chase, who's going to have the 1st. I'm going to try and run this route right here, which should be interesting. I mean, if Kelce can get open, that would be great, but I feel like Actually, we might have George Kittle. That's gonna be a touchdown from Kittle. So that is gonna extend our lead. And after that, it looks like CJ Stroud was never able to recover. So we're gonna take it 23-12, which means this team of X Factors is gonna be winning the Super Bowl. I mean, it makes sense. These guys were absolutely loaded, but I was still very worried about how the O-line was gonna perform in the playoffs because they were pretty terrible throughout this whole video. But honestly, in the postseason, it feels like they were a bit better. So that definitely helped us out quite a bit. But as you can see to end off the video, Lamar Jackson and this super team full of X Factors is gonna be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy. But that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, make sure you check out my socials. I got my Instagram and everything linked in my description below. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.